Hello, this is Eric, Kyane, and Brandon telling you about macromolecules. These are common questions about macromolecules. What is an organic compound? A chemical compound containing the element carbon and usually synthesized by cells. An example is table sugar. How are macromolecules made? Macromolecules are large molecules constructed from simpler molecules called monomers. Macromolecules are formed by removing water and broken down by adding water. Moving on to carbohydrates, a type of macromolecule. Molecules consisting of simple sugars, carbohydrates are the main form of energy for the body. We get carbohydrates from starches, sugars, and cellulose. What are the monomers of carbohydrates? Monosaccharides. What are the three elements present in carbs, and in what ratio are the elements present? Carbon, 1, hydrogen, 2, and oxygen, 1, H2O, water. How is a disaccharide made? By a dehydration reaction. What are polysaccharides? A carbohydrate polymer consisting of hundreds to thousands of sugars linked by dehydration synthesis. What is the difference between starch, cellulose, and chitin? Starch is a storage polysaccharide found in the roots of plants and other certain cells, a polymer of glucose. Cellulose is a large polysaccharide composed of many glucose monomers. Most animals can't digest cellulose because it is so hard to break down. Chitin is a tough, semi-transparent substance that is the main component of the exoskeletons of arthropods. Moving on to lipids. What is a lipid? An organic compound of carbon and hydrogen atoms linked by nonpolar covalent bonds. Lipids include fats, phospholipids, and steroids. What is the composition of a triglyceride? 3 fatty acids attached to glycerol. Why are fats hydrophobic? Fats are hydrophobic because the carbon-hydrogen bonds are nonpolar. The chain is hydrophobic, meaning they are not water-soluble. What is the difference between a saturated and an unsaturated fat? Unsaturated fats have a lower melting point and are more likely to be a liquid. Saturated fats have a higher melting point and are more likely to be a solid. What is a phospholipid and why are they important to humans? A phospholipid has 2 fatty acids attached to glycerol, whereas a fat has 3. Phospholipids are vital for healthy cellular and body function. What is unique about the heads and tails of phospholipids? Nonpolar hydrophobic tail and a polar hydrophilic head. What are the subunits of proteins? And how are the subunits linked together? Amino acids linked by dehydration synthesis. What is the general structure of an amino acid? An organic molecule containing a carboxyl group and an amino group. How many amino acids exist? There are 20. What are the 2 nucleic acids? DNA and RNA. What are the subunits of nucleic acids? Purines and pyrimidines. What is the basic composition of each nucleotide? Organic monomer consisting of a 5-carbon sugar covalently bonded to a nitrogenous base and a phosphate group. Name the 4 DNA nucleotides. Adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. Name the 4 RNA nucleotides. Adenine, cytosine, guanine, and uracil. What is different about the shape of DNA versus RNA? DNA is double-stranded, whereas RNA is single-stranded. What is complementary base pairing? Either of the nucleotide bases linked by hydrogen bonds on opposite strands of DNA. Guanine is the base of cytosine, and adenine is the base of thymine and uracil. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something. Goodbye.